Do this before you spend another year pretending you have never met the real you. Not once. What you call yourself is 7 layers deep, and most people die without reaching the bottom. Right now, you're performing. At work, with your family, even alone with your phone, you're wearing a version of yourself built for that room. That's not a flaw, that's survival. But somewhere underneath all those versions is a person you built before you had a choice, and most people never go looking for them. Today, we're going layer by layer, not just to understand this, but to actually use it. Each layer comes with one simple thing you can do this week to move closer to the bottom. By the end, you'll know exactly which layer you're stuck in and exactly what to do about it. Layer 1 is the shallowest: your name, your face, your body. It's the layer other people use to find you in a crowd, but it's not you. You'd still be you with a different name, a different face. This layer is just the label on the box. Most people stop here. They think "who am I" means "what do I look like? What do I own? What's my job title?" That's not identity. That's inventory. Here's what to do with this layer. For one day, notice every time you describe yourself using a label: your job, your possessions, your appearance. Just notice. You're not deleting the label. You're just proving to yourself that it isn't the whole story. Layer 2 is deeper: the roles: parent, employee, friend, partner. Each role comes with a script you didn't write, but you follow it anyway. You know exactly how to act at a funeral, at a job interview, at a birthday party. That's not personality, that's programming. And here's the trap: roles are useful, you need them, but if you only exist inside your roles, the moment one disappears, a job lost, a relationship ends, it feels like you disappeared too. That's a warning sign. That means the role became the self. Here's what to do with this layer. Pick your biggest role right now, the one you lean on most. Ask yourself honestly, if this role ended tomorrow, who would still be standing? Sit with the answer. Don't rush past it. Layer 3 is where it gets uncomfortable: conditioning. This is every rule you absorbed before age 10 and never questioned again. Boys don't cry. Don't be selfish. Money is the goal. You didn't choose these. They were installed by parents, teachers, culture, religion, whatever raised you. And here's the hard part. Your conditioning doesn't feel like conditioning. It feels like truth. It feels like just who I am. That's the trick. The deepest programming is invisible to the person running it. Here's what to do with this layer. Pick one rule you live by without question. Something like, "I always have to be strong," or "I can't rest until everything is done." Ask where it came from. Most of the time, you'll trace it straight back to childhood, not to your own conclusions. Layer 4 is the one nobody wants to look at: your fear response. Underneath the roles and the rules is a nervous system that learned how to keep you safe. Maybe it learned to please people. Maybe it learned to disappear. Maybe it learned to control everything so nothing could hurt you. That response saved you once, but it's still running the show, decades later, in situations that don't need it anymore. This is the layer that decides who you become when things go wrong, and most people never question it. They just call it "how I am under pressure." Here's what to do with this layer. The next time you feel triggered, angry, defensive, anxious, pause and name the pattern. I'm shutting down. I'm people-pleasing. I'm trying to control this. Naming it breaks its grip, even just a little. Layer 5 sits underneath the fear: your beliefs about your own worth. Every person carries a quiet, running verdict on themselves. I'm only valuable if I achieve. I'm only lovable if I'm useful. I have to earn my place. This belief was formed early, and it drives almost every decision on the layers above it. The roles you chase, the fears you avoid. Change this layer, and everything above it shifts. Leave it alone, and you'll keep rebuilding the same life with different scenery. Here's what to do with this layer. Finish this sentence honestly, in your head or on paper. I believe I'm only worth something when whatever fills that blank is running your life right now, whether you agreed to it or not. Layer 6 is different from everything above it. This is the observer, the quiet part of you that notices when you're performing a role, reacting in fear, or replaying an old belief. It doesn't judge, it just watches. Most people never meet this part of themselves because it only shows up in silence. No phone, no noise, no distraction. This is the first layer that isn't built by anyone else. It was always yours. Here's what to do with this layer. Sit in total silence for 5 minutes today. No phone, no music. Just notice your own thoughts arrive and pass. That noticing part, that's the observer. You just met it. Layer 7 is the bottom, the core self. Not your name, not your roles, not your conditioning, not your fear, not your worth score, not even the observer watching it all. Just presence. The part of you that was there before the world told you who to be, and will still be there after every role you've ever held is gone. You don't build this layer, you uncover it. And the only way down is to stop adding, stop performing, stop proving, stop explaining. Here's what to do with this layer. Today, pick one moment, just one, where you say or do the honest thing instead of the expected thing. Small is fine. That one honest moment is you touching layer 7, even for a second. Here's why this actually matters. Most people spend their whole life renovating layer 1 and 2, a new job, a new look, a new relationship, wondering why nothing ever really changes underneath. The real change happens when you go deeper. Not all at once, just one layer at a time, one honest moment at a time. That's the whole method. Not motivation, not a mindset shift, just repeated honesty, layer by layer, until there's nothing left to peel back. Most people will watch this and go straight back to layer 2, back to the role, back to the noise. If you actually want to find the layer underneath yours, that's what this channel is for. Subscribe, and next time we go deeper into how conditioning actually gets installed and how to start taking it apart piece by piece. You are not your name. You are not your roles. You are not even your fear. Underneath all of it, something's been waiting this whole time.